Welcome to this radio channel, and this is a quick video for just a reminder. We are in a crucial moment. Last week in the live show we talked about hurricane radio frequencies. We talked about Hurricane Harvey, and we are still in pretty much major alert in the Caribbean with Hurricane Irma, and there's another one coming soon after that. And we are in a moment where it's very, very important to keep an eye on what's happening. So just a reminder that one of the major things to check is the Hurricane WatchNet, which is active on 14325 and on 7268 later in the day. Lots of communications with people here, lots of alerts, lots of information. So check that out. It is a net that's on the 20-meter amateur band in the daytime. It changes to the 40-meter amateur band in nighttime, 7268. And check this page here of the Hurricane WatchNet. It gives you what frequency they are active right now, and also they have the net activation plans and so on. Of course, this website and all the websites I'm going to show you today is will be in the description below the video. You can click on. Also, there's the Maritime Mobile Service Net. That is also a very, very important net on 14300 that goes on pretty much all afternoon Eastern time, and it is a net that basically is there to for maritime users. But there's a lot of reports and a lot of talk about what's happening in the high seas and with the hurricanes and the storms and everything. That's another place to check for. And finally, the worldwide marine radio facsimile broadcast schedules. If you want to decode the weather maps and have all the information about what's happening in using a piece of software like FLDG or also the multi-PSK software, you can decode facts. So all you have to do is go into the section that is pertinent or that has to do with what's happening. So for example, North America, of course, and hopefully stations close to the Caribbean will be the best ones for pictures. So Point Reyes, California for the Pacific. There's also the New Orleans, Louisiana for what's happening in the tropical zones, and you have all the frequencies and schedules here that you can tune to for sure. And check that out. Lots of things happening with hurricanes, and these are frequencies that are very, very important. Another thing that I think should be checked out is if you go to the eibispace.de website for their schedules. One of the things that you have here often is also the schedules for the weather stations, the U.S. Coast Guard. So you just type USCG to get to the Coast Guard, and you have the weather broadcasts of the Coast Guard on different frequencies. All the schedules are here, so you can check out the U.S. Coast Guard. And this in this tropical storm, you can, of course, and the East Coast also that might be affected. You can check the Chesapeake, Virginia schedules with we'll hear the maritime weather sent from there in USB. You can also check out the New Orleans U.S. Coast Guard for what's happening in the Caribbean. So lots of stuff happening, and I think it's worth it to check out and try to listen in on what's happening depending on what you want to know more. And of course, if you are in one of these areas, including we're seeing that Florida is possibly going to get hit hard. Stay safe, my friends, because it's very important. You cannot replace a life, but you can replace anything that is material. So stay safe, my friends, and I wish you all the best if you are in an affected area. So the links to all 4 of these websites is in the description below the video. Hope you enjoy our videos. Take care.